On August 15, 2025, the world will turn its attention to Alaska, where U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are set to meet in a high-stakes summit. The focus of the meeting will be nothing less than the war in Ukraine. Now, in its fourth year, Trump has hinted that the deal on the table could involve some swapping of territories to the betterment of both sides, though he has not provided details. The idea alone has sparked a storm of reactions, and none more forceful than from Ukraine's own leadership. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky responded with an unambiguous warning. Speaking on social media, he declared, "Any decisions without Ukraine are decisions against peace." He stressed that Ukrainians would not give their land to the occupier, and that no agreement made without Kyiv's participation would be legitimate. For Zelensky, the concept of a dignified peace means one that respects Ukraine's sovereignty, constitutional boundaries, and the sacrifices of its people. The backdrop to these statements is grim. Since Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022, tens of thousands have lost their lives, and millions have been displaced. Despite 3 rounds of negotiations between Russia and Ukraine this year, no meaningful progress has been made. Putin has repeatedly resisted calls from the United States, Europe, and Kyiv for a ceasefire, and has ruled out direct talks with Zelensky for now, a stance that further complicates the path to peace. The Alaska summit will mark the first face meeting between sitting US and Russian presidents since Joe Biden met Putin in Geneva in 2021. The last time Trump and Putin sat together was in 2019 at the G20 summit in Japan. This upcoming meeting comes with far greater stakes, and the absence of Ukraine from the discussion table has raised concerns among analysts and diplomats. For Ukraine, the prospect of territorial swaps is particularly sensitive. Such an arrangement could mean formally conceding areas occupied by Russian forces, a step Zelensky insists his country will never take. For Russia, it could mean international recognition of its control over those territories, something Kyiv and much of the world still firmly reject. As the August 15th date draws closer, the tension surrounding the summit continues to build. Zelensky has made it clear, peace cannot be achieved without Ukraine's direct involvement. Whether Trump and Putin can find common ground and whether Ukraine will ultimately be included in any deal remains uncertain. From Alaska to Kyiv, the world will be watching closely, waiting to see if this meeting will mark the beginning of peace, or simply another chapter in a war that has already cost so much.